Okay, that was rough. That was rough. That was a rough first half. The Knicks can only score, 41 points? But they only allowed 50 points. And they were once down 16. They were able to come back in that second half. Yeah, it's 50-41. Welcome into the Knicks-Verse halftime show, Game 2, Knicks versus Celtics. Let's get to the stats right here. The Knicks shot, they were 3 of 13 from the three-point line, 17 of 44 overall. They didn't even break the 40% mark. But look at the Celtics. They're at 38% overall, 23.8%. It was the free throw line that definitely helped them. They went to the charity stripe 10 times, hit 7. We went 4 times only. So when you look at it that way, they got 2 extra made three-pointers. They took 21. Which is, a little lower than their season average, but that's too many attempts. But they're not good attempts. They haven't been good attempts. They don't look sharp. Jaylen Brown has basically been helping us, even though he is the high scorer with 17 points. Derek White has been killing us, 4 of 9 for him, 14 points. But I'm going to tell you, Knicks got the Celtics right where they want them. Did you think for a second the Celtics were not going to come out and try to establish a tone and take control of this game early? They did. They wanted to build up a 15, 20, 35-point lead. They could not. When they got it to 16 points, Thibodeau called a timeout. They regrouped, and they were able to cut that deficit down to just 9. And that was a bad foul towards the end, right before the half ended. Really, the free throws are a major issue. These refs, as I showed in the pregame show, are major plus for the Celtics. In fact, when these 3 refs have had a game for the Celtics, Celtics have never lost. I worded that oddly, but you know what I mean. Celtics have never lost during that period of time. You know what? I love that the Knicks started going to Cat in that second quarter, and then they brought in Mitch. The double big lineup was a big positive. You can see in the plus-minus, Mitch was a +7, Deuce a +3, Payne a +4. The bench did a nice job right there, and you can see Towns, he's a -10. So Towns is pretty much what the game is showing you is happening right now in the plus-minus. Stupid mistakes. Too many stupid mistakes. Too many stupid turnovers. The Knicks have committed 7 already, and at least half of those were completely just brain farts. Brunson just throwing a ball out of bounds. He thought OG was one place, but he wasn't. He was right next to him. So it's issues like that. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for joining me here for the halftime show. That's right, E-Money. Bad half, but it's still a game. This is a bad half. Think about this. This was a pretty bad half for the Knicks, and we're only down 9. Knicks go on a run. Celtics will start choking up even more so. We just don't go down 20. This is it. Come on out in this third quarter. Establish the tone, the physicality. Keep going to Cat. Brunson, you're forcing it a bit. Just calm down yourself. Just look for your shots. Mikal Bridges, he had many shots that were short early in that first quarter. He was 0 for 6. Playing 51 minutes in game 1 just 2 nights ago definitely could have taken some life out of those legs. I'm hoping that the second half adrenaline kicks in. Usually with him, it takes him an extra quarter. So maybe by the fourth quarter, he can come in and deliver some big buckets like he's had in the past for us. But OG Anunoby, only 5 points for him right now. 2 of 5. He did have a 3-point attempt that got nullified. It was the first bucket of the game. When he let it fly, it was still in his hands. He took it away, but it was up there for quite a while. So that kind of threw the Knicks off when that got disallowed, and then the Knicks were down. But look, let's look at this first quarter. You can see in the first quarter, Knicks were down 11 already in the first quarter. They could only score 13 points, 24-13. I believe that's their lowest scoring quarter of the playoffs so far. But it kept the Celtics to under 25 points. If the Knicks keep the Celtics to under 100 points, the chances of winning increase tremendously. just tremendously. So, and remember the one game that the Orlando Magic pulled off, the win against the Celtics, they kept them under 100. They were both under 100, but that in that game they kept the Celtics under 100 points. So let's see if we can make that happen this time. I would love to have seen, yes, Wiz BK, I would love to have seen him go even more to the bench. Right now, all we've seen is we've only seen three guys. This is the kind of game. I mean, maybe PJ Tucker can come in, hit you a couple of corner threes, play some tough defense. DeLon Wright, I'd like to see his length out there. Maybe he can slow down Derek White. I mean, there's some options for Thibs to lean towards, but we know how he is. We know how stubborn he is. We know, basically, we know that whole story with him. How we doing on the game? They haven't started yet, right? No, still at halftime. The Cat already has a double-double, 14 points and 10 rebounds. Now let's look at that second quarter. The second quarter, the Knicks couldn't hit anything from 3-point. They were 1 of 8, 12.5%. They were 6 of 23 overall, 26.1%, and had committed at that point 3 turnovers there, 4 personal fouls. But when you go to the second quarter, look at that. The Knicks won the second quarter 28-26, 40% from the 3-point line. They shot 52.4% overall in that second quarter, and a lot of that was Cat feasting. Josh Hart coming in, getting some tremendous putback buckets. Jalen Brunson in his only 7 minutes. Interesting that he only played 7 minutes. The Knicks were rolling during that period. You can see this is the second quarter. Mitch was a +6 there, and he was a big benefit for the Knicks. Towns was the offense there, but Hart assisted with 8 points in that second quarter to go with Towns' 10. Jaylen Brown with 11 points was leading in that second quarter for the Boston Celtics. The switching is working. The Celtics are working hard to get OG off of Tatum. So we're seeing several possessions when McCall is the main point person on guarding Tatum. And Tatum, he's had some success, but in that he played the entire second quarter, only 1 of 4. Only scored 2 points right there. For the game, Tatum only has 2 points. He's 1 of 7. So really, if it wasn't for Derek White's just tremendous 3-point shooting, 3 of 6, this game would be pretty much even at this point. So we can't let them get too far away from us. I don't want to have to come back from a 20-point deficit. Now, you guys already let it go up to 16. You whittle it down. Now it's just 9. Come out strong in that third quarter. I'm sure they've got this all, but go to Cat. Go to Cat early. Let's get these guys into foul trouble so we can get into the bonus and start feasting at the free throw line. Those refs definitely let a lot of physicality go against the Knicks in both ends. They didn't call fouls for the Knicks, and they called fouls on the Knicks that they didn't call on the other end. So that disparity is very, very concerning. Hoping that just ends quickly. I got something here. Leave them in. Let them accumulate fouls. Yeah. All right. This is it, man. These guys, the Knicks, the tone of the series has changed. Boston is no longer the dominant team that they were. They're dominating right now, but it's a weak domination, especially in the era of 3-point shooting. They got the lead up to 16, couldn't build from there. Now it's down to 9. I think the Knicks even got it as close as 5. So they chopped that deficit down to 5. It just shows that the Knicks can get a couple of runs. They can get those stops, especially with Mitch Robinson out there and OG doing his craziness on the defensive end, just suffocating everybody. This is going to be a battle. This third quarter is absolutely instrumental. We say that all the time, and then the Knicks came out in the third quarter, and immediately we're down. We're ended up being down 20 in game 1, and then they were able to come back. So We'll see. I'm hoping that it doesn't go to that point because you can't pull off those miracle runs every single time. You need to come out and establish your tone. They got to tighten shit up. No turnovers, no mental mistakes. Solidify your switches and just hit your buckets. Get a little more lift. Mikal, when you go up for your mid-range jump shot, get a little bit extra lift. Just understand your arms, need that help right now. All right? Let's go into the second half. Thank you guys for watching this. I'm hoping for another stunner of a victory in Game 2 for the New York Knicks. All right, thank you guys for watching this. I will see you around the Knicks-Verse in post-game. Yeah.